Ew. Trying to get a group together for RFK. In the meantime, I'm just running around looking for herbs. Excuse me. I did a little bit of work on my interface. Switched to bartender instead of dominoes after saying that I can do this kind of layout with it. I really like that. I'm still able to do this wacky stuff over here. I think it looks pretty good. I can't find a map that works right. I tried to get sexy map, but I couldn't get that to work. I'd rather be able to get a square map and put it down here. Group leaders being a little uptight about spec. Just because I'm enhancement, I have to be DPS. Can't tank or heal, apparently. Whatever. He's telling this guy that since his hunter buddy's gonna come, he has to be the tank. I would rather a druid tank. Mostly because they have massive armor and health. I think at 40s when they get dire bear though, so even right now it's not a huge increase in armor and health. I don't think so anyway. We're gonna try this stupid blue leaf tuber quest. I'm not sure I've ever actually done this one. Alright, we're down to just the healer. I mean, I could probably heal it just fine. I mean, I got spirit. It's okay, I guess. Raging boar thing. I'm lacking intellect. So I wouldn't be able to cast a lot of spells before going out of mana. Not having a lot of luck right now finding our 5th. Apologize for the quietness. I'm also trying to eat real quick. I kind of forgot to do that. This game will do that to you. Hmm.
Well met. Be careful.
That guy Wispy Nips, every time he talks, I think it says something about a whisper. Like, who's that talking to me? Even though it's the wrong color. Oh, so on my hunter, I had a boar and I named him Chunk. After the kid from the Goonies does the truffle shuffle. I was gonna name him Truffle Shuffle, but I thought Chunk would be a little better. And then I saw someone else's on online, and they named theirs Boromir. I can't believe I didn't think of that. So I may have to get a different boar and name it that. I could try to rename it, but I'm pretty sure in Classic and Vanilla you could only rename your pet one time. I think he's about to summon. If not me, then that guy. Well,
I need to get closer.
oh, they're all there. I need to put on my headset. For real? Hunter doesn't have any ammo, and he forgot to get some. Oh, Jesus. That's just silly. Alright, we don't have a melee DPS group, so I don't need to bother with weapon buffs. I will probably be dropping... Which totems? I don't even know.
I need to get closer.
Throw down a little fire. I'm the healer, so I'm mostly just watching out for damage. Might as well do that. I don't really want to be up in there like that. No one's really taking much damage. Quick thwack.
It's too far away.
Jesus. Gotta be careful with that. So you're the tank, buddy. You need to get up there. He has so much hit points. This is gonna be an overhill heal, especially if it crits.
I'm out of range.
I might actually, I don't know if there's any poison or not. Might need to use the poison totem. The DPS dude isn't using totems at all. Okay, that's just life tap. I'm not really worried about life tap. I'm working on my mana, he can work on his mana. Oh, that's a shaman, I'm done. Yeah, well, he can use his own mana to heal him like I did. I better put another rank on here. Rank 6 is a bit much sometimes. Where's the hunter? Been a long time. Was he in here?
Need to get closer.
Camp T. Didn't even do anything. Drop back, pop a heal. Back to auto. Trying to keep my mana as close to full as I can. know why he put on lightning shield. He shouldn't even be getting hit. Am I the weird one? I mean, logically speaking, there's zero reason that his lightning shield should be going off. He may not have Soulstone. Soulstone might be a level 30 ability. Dude, you don't Soulstone yourself. Okay, you put it on me. I was about to say. The graphic was on him, so, or the animation was on him, so I thought he Soulstoned himself. Like, that is backwards. That guy's not using totems at all. Whoa, it's gonna be a big group. I cannot believe that didn't pull. Crap. Heal landed as soon as he aggroed. Let him roll us, dude. What is he doing? Spamming the wrong button? Not healing you after that dumb crap. Trying to let my MP5 do its work. Or my spirit, rather. Now he can first aid himself back up. I'm messing around with that.
I'm out of range.
The hunter. He doesn't multi-shot like crazy like the other one did. Why? Everyone better agreed on that. There's literally no reason for anyone to need on that. I mean, a shaman. You see him rolling that as a DPS increase. I don't know why he didn't actually. Really should have. Oh, he's getting hard fast. People really don't understand the totem business. I mean, they're not shamans, so can't expect too much. Try to pull back to totems when possible to conserve mana. Thank you, Smiley. The main reason I haven't really been on top of totems is because we keep leaving them behind, and that takes a lot of mana to keep putting them down all the time. Yeah, and then right away he doesn't do it. Oh well. Yeah, it was inevitable. And now he's so far away, the totems aren't counting. Jeez. Now basically, I'm trying to cast whenever he's low enough on health for me to actually be useful, and anytime I'm maxed out on mana, because I don't really need to be full of mana. That doesn't help anybody. You know what I mean? So I'll go ahead, whoops. Go ahead and drop him a heal real quick. I hate that trimmer. I gotta get away from that. See how far the range is? That's crazy.
Out of range.
Really? That was breaking my line of sight? Oh crap, I got a mana burn. And he didn't drop the... Yeah, he did drop the mana spring, but it's way up there.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
So he should have just drank. We're in between fights. You don't need to do that in between fights. Just drink.
Out of range.
I'm not going to spend my mana that I just got back to heal that up. Use a band-aid or something.
It's too far away.
Expect me to waste all my drinking, you know, all my drinks on his life taps when he doesn't need to be using it. Oh, I'm missing Purge. I don't actually know where that is. Elemental? Fine. It's gonna be an overheal. Just leave it alone. I'm actually gonna go do some DPS. It's just a one-on-one. Or a one-on-one, a 5-on-1. I don't actually know if there's any spellcasters, but let alone find out. The lock's about to get smashed in the face. It's not too bad. Man, I need to put an even lower one on there. Grandpappy.
Need to get closer.
And he keeps doing it when he has a lot of mana too. Really weird. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a warlock, so maybe I got it wrong, but he's going down fast. Roll for chest. Good old 18.
It's too far away.
Grandpappy got a 95. Heal that one. Some full mana.
Need to get closer.
Backside hurts. I've also been debating if I want to keep using this particular username. I have a different username I've been using on the internet for much longer. And it's, you know, easier to remember, easier to say. So I might be better off with that one, honestly. Get rid of his totems. Drop a snare. Yeah, I'm glad he did this. I would much rather have this clear when we fight the boss. All manner of things can go wrong. I'm gonna start with Tremor Totem because I don't remember if this boss has a fear or not. I don't think he has something weird like that. I really don't remember. I was too far away the whole time. Okay. Fresh totems.
Victory for Gabaga.
God, he's taking a lot of damage. Let my MP5 work a little bit, my spear do some work. That is awesome for the hunter, and I would not be surprised if he rolled need. Oh, I think he already has it. I really wish Shaman could. Damn. Hoping for the Corpse Maker.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Nothing I can do about that. I mean, overheal either way. He had it right. He's not pulling back the totems. Heal.
It's too far away.
I also try to time my heals. I'll wait for a tick to land, the regen tick to land, and then I'll heal. Love them wind furies.
I'm out of range.
I've got that with 280 mana. That is a crap load of mana.
Get closer.
Whoa. The hell? That was super weird. Earth color home guard. Alright, dude, now's the time to be doing your life tap. Why you only do it in between fights and not, you know, actually when you need it? What the hell? Equip a headpiece and my volume maxes out? What the f-
It's too far away.
That was a massive upgrade. Look at that. No problem with headphones. When your ear itches, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. You have to take the whole thing off. That's awesome. Someone hit that stupid totem? Oh shit. Again, trying to let some regen work. These are okay. Definitely need a drink. I don't even want that. I don't know how full my bag is. But I can't wear that. 40 or later. You know what kind of goal I have. Forgot to do that earlier.
I need to get closer.
Dude, just drink some water. What are you doing? He's gonna eat some food instead. Okay. Whatever. Ooh, Briarthorn.
I'm out of range.
Are we happy? It's too much.
It's too far away.
Guess someone dinged. I didn't see who. And yeah, they're definitely splitting DPS. I can't see my heal numbers anymore. I don't know what happened. It is interface, right? Combat. Weird. I don't know what happened.
Range. It's too far away.
These guys have a fear, I believe. Big ones, anyway. I don't know about the little ones. Yeah, I got heal aggro landed right after he pulled. The guano.
Need to get closer.
out there in case it bugs out one of the enemies.
I don't have a target.
I'm not used to this yet. It's a little weird. Oh, look at that. I'll send that to my warrior. Oops. Yep, let's get away. Damn, they hit him hard all of a sudden. Gotta get through here. Man, I go one more tick and we'll heal. Nope, one more. One more. Let's just do a smaller heal. Jeez, man. You know how much mana that takes? I swear he uses it at the weirdest times. Can't really get up in there, I'll get silenced. We do not need that happening.
I'm out of range.
Dumbass Tuber's quest.
I need to get closer.
So I really need that, no? I like the smaller icons, though.
It's too far away.
That's all the totems I really need to drop. Okay, things are good. Let's kill this ward. Someone got it. And those things have to die at the same time or something like that, right? It's too much. Now, this is where we do this stupid crap. Where's my crate?
I need to get closer.
So let me pull out the gopher for some reason. That flame tongue is so freaking annoying.
It's too far away.
Don't care about that. I might be in the wrong place.
I don't have a target. I'm out of range.
Use razor fin coral near buried tubers. I don't know. Ferrine, ferrine.
Closer.
before I get silenced. You see, they all just got silenced. And it'll tick again. Good. I think I passed the thing, but... Oh yeah, there is an escort. Get away from that. A little damage on it. This is going very well. For some reason I've had it in my head it was much higher level than this. I don't want that. My inventory's almost full. Give him a quick heal. I mean, yeah, those hearts are 5 silver. May as well be taking those, huh? Ugh, resisted. I'm tired of these bats. That's actually an upgrade. Just barely.
I'm out of range.
Then I'm gonna tiny upgrade over what the hell? That thing. Silenced here. Doing pretty well on the regen. We don't have a rogue to pick that, so whoa. We're gonna drop some totems here. Get to healing. When you get aggro, make sure you take it to the tank. Man, I'm trying to break line of sight, but I'm not doing a very good job. I'm not too worried about my health. I don't have a lot of aggro, and the healing stream is ticking away. both need stone skin going. Spell cancels. Make sure I don't, you know, waste my mana and stuff. It's the last one in the group, so I'll just go ahead and put a little DPS in there. Some auto attacking. Maybe we'll get a proc. Whoa, look at all this stuff that dropped. I mean, yeah, I would like that. Need.
I'm out of range.
I'd like to get those gloves, but
It's too far
I
away.
got the shoulders. I don't know, I can't freaking tell. Oh, I did get the gloves.
I need to get closer. Troublesome whelps. I'll
Go
teach you
again.
to interfere. Who's next?
Chain heal would be awesome.
For encroaching on our land. Ah, my power rules here.
He's going down pretty quick. Damn. None of the stuff I wanted dropped.
It's too far away. Range.
You just jump?
Closer.
Snuffle nose.
I'm out of range.
He's not fighting anything. Oh, there it is.
It's too far.
Okay, come on. I'll take all of them.
I'm out of range.
I don't even know what we're waiting for.
It's too far away. I need to get closer. It's too far away.
It's just silly. What a dumb quest.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range. I need to get closer. I'm out of range. too far away.
I'm not getting anything.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
This is confusing as hell to me. I don't like that. I wish we would show it divided up by the bag. I just need 2 more.
It's too far away.
Equipment, that can go. That's all the quests. That starts to, yeah, raise our Fen Downs. I think we lost our tank.
I'm out of range.
Oh, he's already down below.
I need to get closer.
He was waiting on us the whole time. We're a bunch of idiots. We were waiting on him to pull technically, but I mean, come on. Can I use the crate again to put that thing away? It's not like it really matters. Nope, now I have multiples. Quick heal. Now I have 2 gophers. Pretty much all DPS at this point. Hey, giving me that crap.
I'm out of range.
Oh, you got to spell off somewhere. Skill does that take? 160? Nowhere near that. Oh shit. bit of heal. Just a little teaser. I'm gonna drop the Strength of Earth one because I don't know what he took. He probably has the same talents I do, or similar. Right.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. It's too far away.
We're gonna help this guy tame one of these boars. So, still no weapon upgrade, but I got a new headpiece. I got that. Not really any offensive stats at all. Good healing stats. Really?
I need to get closer.
Pet? What are you talking about? Pet? Okay, there's a pat, but not a pet.
It's too far away.
I forgot about Gore. Gore's a good one if I remember right. Like, it can hit really damn hard. He's alright.
I need to get closer. I'm out of range.
Or goblins getting hit. Where'd that sound effect come from? Oh, duh. I don't guess I can heal him, can I? Nope. really don't have any room left.
It's
I have
too
one
far
slot
away.
left. I could probably trash that. 8 silver. That'll be okay for my hunter.
Time is money, friend.
I need to get closer.
Get up here! Yeah, I'll just drop that. And that. Boar intestines. That's disgusting. See, I don't mind the one back thing, but I wouldn't mind the divider lines being shown, you know what I mean? Space between those. And I don't know how to do that. If there's a way to do that.
I'm out of range.
Awesome that we're getting all the quests done now. This is awesome. I love having this down here. Put the menu up here, because I almost never need that. Yeah, we'll overheal. It's not that big a deal.
Attack their target.
Oh, it didn't know it. Rotting Agamar. Agamar.
It's too far away.
Raging Agamar. I need to look those up and see if they all have the abilities or if it's just the Raging. He wanted the Raging specifically. It makes me think that's the only one that has the abilities he's looking for. Which means I'll be doing the same thing. But I'll be doing it just to learn. I'd be doing it just to learn the skills and then teach it to my other boar, probably. Feign death. I don't know why I forgot about that. I was just like, oh shit. I think we're almost done. Yeah, okay, this is where you're supposed to get the tubers. Put up there with what's her face works too. He didn't really need to be marked, but it felt like they were going to leave him behind, so I wanted to make sure. He was getting some attention. It's a weird noise. Should be able to feign again already. Yeah. was a huge chunk of mana. It's gonna sound weird. I don't think people generally look at it that way, but warriors are hybrid classes as well. You know, they're not a pure DPS, and there's no such thing as only a tank, even though that's how they get used a lot of the time. You know, they're technically a tank and DPS hybrid. They can be one or the other, or you can combine it if you're into some kind of weird spec. I generally just prefer to go Fury. Although I've been tempted to go Fury, predominantly Fury with a little bit of procs, so a little bit of arms, just to see how it goes. I'm actually getting kind of cold. I'm gonna turn my fan off. Some Briar Thorn up ahead. A little DPS on this guy.
Too far away.
I forgot that we have to go up right there. I just want the Briar Thorn.
I need to get closer.
The first time I did this dungeon, I was lost because I didn't even realize that was a ramp. Hey, we're almost back to the start. Awesome. That was a good run. And this was not as high level as I thought it was.
Out of range.
I need to do it again. I need to get that corpse maker, man. Or that one-handed. I don't remember what it's called. Neither one. Is there another boss if you go up that way?
I need to get closer.
No boss, they say. There you go.
Out of range.
No, he's still there. Excellent. Let me talk to who? I can't.
Hey, how
I
you
gotta stand right on him
doing?
like that. Strength, agility.
Keep it real.
That was weird. I'll just let him chase me. They all just ran. No problem. There's no need to fight. I just felt like it. Scroll of agility. Give me that. Good luck, have fun. Always be polite to people. Be nice. People like that. That's going to replace the Undercity band. And there we go again with that weird crap. One of my mods is doing that. I don't know which one. I've installed, what, 2? 3? I would hearth out, but then I would have to fly forever. Oh, we got about half a bar. Not bad. A lot of junk to vendor. Can't wait to get that crap out of my inventory. Gonna go to the warrior. That can just go in the garbage. Music is cool. Thinking takes patience, and occasionally letting everyone die. And they said healing is the same. You can't heal stupid. Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. It turns out I had plenty of mana for that. At 29. Fused wiring is expired. Oh well. It doesn't cost anything to post it, so we're just going to keep posting it until it sells. We got like 6 gold in 1 level, or less than 1 level. Which sounds good, but we need like 90. DPS's job is to pull threat. It's a badge of honor to drip threat away. It's the dream. That's stupid. Especially on patchwork. Yeah, I don't know. 8 of those, that's not bad. I don't have room for that. You know you are a good DPS if you're top DPS and top threat? I mean, that's just called playing a warrior. The other classes have ways to deal with their threat, even wipe it out sometimes, feign death and whatnot, vanish. Beer's got none of that. Right. Vendor, soulbound, vendor, 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 vendor. Save that. Keeping all that. Why is that under there instead of quest item? Weird. Keeping all that. Quest items, so we're keeping that. Miscellaneous.
Be careful.
Go ahead and pop this on. Don't really need it, but whatever. Oh, should have taken the strength one. Oh well.
How may I aid?
Had a totem. I mean, doesn't really matter that much.
Go in.
Strength is good for attack power. Agility is good for crit, dodge. Both are great. Crits give you flurry. Super useful. Did use my point? Yeah, I did. Okay. All right, we're getting close. One more point there, and then we're gonna go ahead and throw 2 points into there. Let's get that 30% on the Wind Fury totem. We're coming to elemental. Some spell damage going. We'll be 35 by then. 40, 45, and then we're down here 50. So 51. You start putting points into that. 53, that'll be maxed out. God, 53. That seems so far away. Oh yeah, I'm getting Discord. You forgot, we're over here text chatting. What, Stone Age? Joined a new guild. I wonder if there's some kind of drama or what. Almost expired. Expired auctions. I don't like it.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real.
Thank God, all that junk out of my inventory. And I get more junk in my inventory. Whoa. I wasn't joking, gems. 6 slot bag, really? And then the other ones are where? Thunder Bluff? Thunder City. Thunder Bluff. Alright, let's go to the Undercity, or Thunder Bluff first.
What's up?
There should be a chunk of XP, I hope. I don't know what any of that. What? Trade? Left click to view another character's items. What does that mean?
Hey, Bio.
Hey. I didn't hear the sound that you came in here. It scared me.
Oh, this new guild's ridiculously, it's massive.
What guild is it?
It's called Asgard.
Asgard. Yeah, I've seen them all over the place.
They've got like 315 people in the.
Good lord.
They've got 4 different raid teams, and they have a whole bunch of different raid times. Like they even have one that's like starts at 4 a.m. in the morning.
They're already up to that? Or they're just planning ahead?
They've already got all the teams, not completely filled, but each raid team. So all the morning, afternoon, evening, and night ones are full, and then they've got 4 different time slots.
Unless those
running
people are
on
55 plus, they're not really.
No, they're not
in the
doing
raid
it all
yet.
quite yet, and that's what I told the guys. Like, oh, like not all those people are going to be there.
So half
But they
those
have
people
enough
may not even be playing that long.
It's possible, but
You
they
never
do
know.
have the number.
Yeah.
But
You don't have the time for that?
the time slot I was looking for is really not bad. It's just 6 hours total a week. I was looking to do it like Saturday and Sunday evenings because I'm usually playing video games anyways.
Mhm.
It'd be like 7 to 10 my time, Saturday. I was like, I could manage that. But I'm not super crazy, and they're not going to start raiding until November 5th. But
I
I'm
just
not
don't know how
really.
anyone has time for that anymore.
Well, their guild announcement said it's like 2 hours a day. Basically,
yeah, I
if you
just.
spend 2 hours a day leveling, you should be level 60.
No,
by-
I mean, time for raiding. I just don't know if people have time for that stuff.
Well, we spend most of the evening playing the game anyway.
I could have time for it. The problem is the scheduling. Like, if I need to go do something, if I need to go do a family thing or whatever and miss a raid, I got to do it.
Oh yeah, well there's.
And most guilds are not cool with that. You got to be there, or you're out.
Oh no, that's one of the reasons why I switched as well, because the other guild I was in only had one team, and it was like pretty cutthroat to get onto the team.
Yeah.
And this one, you've just got to have 75% participation if you're part of a team before you get cut, because they have a bunch of backups and everything. That's the
Yeah, I was
plan.
gonna say,
I don't
they
know how
probably-
it's all going to play out.
Probably suck up other guildies as they need to fill space for whoever's missing.
But I'm not super. I mean, I want to raid, but I'm not going to like die if I don't. I'm having a lot of fun with all the other stuff. If I get to do it, great. If I don't, whatever. I'm sure I'll be able to
I'd
be
kind
like
of-
a secondary.
I'd kind of like to, because I never really had a chance to. But it's just scheduling my playtime is.
Well, and that's
Not a
what
thing
I
I
like
do.
about this is there's so many different times to pick. Like there's literally there's a lot of
old
them on
was
there,
on
and hopefully
this?
they're able to do them all. But they seem
Hmm.
there's like a little interview process and everything.
Old Stone Spire.
Really not bad though. Like just you go into the Discord and then you gotta like message one of the officers,
he
and
was
then they
over
come
here.
in and talk to you for like a couple minutes, ask you like it's just a couple questions like, are you a troll? No.
You troll.
Are you? Yeah, like what makes you want to play classic? You're like, oh, this is why I
Yeah.
like classic. How do you feel about their loot system? And then outside of that, that's really. Then they tell you about how the Discord works, give you a walkthrough of like what all the different channels mean, and they send you a message on the raid evening or morning or midday that you've asked for, and stuff like that. It's pretty well. I feel like something like that's going to be a little bit more successful than like what I was just.
Yeah. Sounds like it.
So we'll see.
That's a hard choice, because that's really good, and that's something I would be wearing all the time.
And I mean, even if I get to be like a secondary and
There's
just
that,
go
I
in
would only
whenever
wear
they
occasionally.
need somebody to fill in or something like that, I'm cool with that. That's what I told the guy. It's not going to be the end of the world if I don't get to do any of that. I mean, I'm sure at some point I'll get to go in, even if it's just like Pug or something like.
Yeah.
But I would rather go with a guild that's like organized and
Yeah, as
together.
you say,
instead
better odds of
trying
getting loot if you're part of a guild run.
Mhm. They use a DKP system, and then they have
Yeah.
a loot cancel for certain things, which it gave examples of, but I didn't know what he. So the majority of the loot in a dungeon it goes to the DKP system, but I guess rare things for like if something really rare drops
Something
for
like
one of your
the
tanks,
Hand of Rag or something like that.
something like that.
Like a
That's going to
legendary
benefit.
item or something.
Yeah, that's going to benefit. Like the tank, like would just be an even better tank with an item like that, isn't it? The best way you describe it.
Usually the main tank, the person that's going to be there all the time, they get jacked up first. They get them all the
Yeah.
stuff they can and make them good.
And he said that's when the loot cancel would kick in. Well, that works for me. It's cool.
Yeah. Shit, I don't know. This only gives up 4 agility. That's not much.
Hey, Carbon.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
What y'all up to?
A little bit of everything.
Uh,
Did a dungeon and I'm turning in quests and trying to figure out which rewards I want to choose. And
I'm getting ready to do BFK.
well,
What?
I decided to roll a hunter.
RFK.
Hunter.
Nice.
Hunters are fun.
What?
Hunters are fun. They're all fun. But I like hunters too.
Well, warriors take a lot. I was reading about them. They're very gear dependent, so I need something that makes
Yes.
money before I run that up. I'm also leveling up a warlock with my wife when she plays. So, yeah, I gotta plays. She's got a bench, so we play a little bit on table. I see they're trying to make people move.
I don't know about make, but yeah.
Well, I should say suggest.
Strongly encourage with risk
We're gonna
of
take the
ban.
pads. It just seems like the better choice.
Weird.
Oh, I was gonna. Well, actually, I wasn't gonna say that.
Damn it!
I found a blue level 21 axe today that I was about to say, oh, I was gonna sit, and then I was like, wait a minute, I don't think I was actually. It's like
Sell it.
2 gold for 2 gold, or send it to.
Yeah, to a character that may not or may or may not even level that high.
I ain't room for all this crap. Send that to Rave. Even though it's well beyond his.
It's an awesome axe, though. It's the Killaman axe. It has a chance to wound the target, causing them to bleed for 100 damage over 30 seconds. It's two-handed.
Oh wow.
That's what I want to make.
Bio, can I use two-handed axes as a shaman?
If you are enhancement and you take a talent point to do it.
So I could actually save this for
Walk
my
with the earth mother.
enhancement shaman that I want.
Yeah.
I think I'll do that. It's definitely not a twink item.
No.
Well, if I find any low-level leather stuff, I'll start sending it your way. Which profession are you gonna go?
I'm gonna go mining and engineering.
Make your own guns and ammo.
Well, I'm probably gonna be using bows since I'm playing a troll, but they got a lot of other cool things with it.
Yeah.
Plus, you can make a lot of money with bombs. Mining iron and silk, and farming silk and make bombs.
be right.
Or grenade. Is that?
I just said I'll be right back.
Send these all to the bank.
But my profession could change 10 times.
Wait, before I left, your wife might change
Well,
characters 10 times?
What?
No, I said I might change professions 10 times.
Oh,
Okay, what in the hell am I looking at?
I do that in Total War. I'll play like a faction for like 30 turns and I'll be like, this faction looks cool. And then I'll play it another 30 turns, like, that one looks. Never ends.
But they never look as cool when they're being played up against you. They just don't do the same things.
No.
Really? I'm sure there's a sort button. That would be handy.
how may I aid you?
Go through all that junk. Options, fused wiring. I don't think it's actually selling. 3 to 4 gold. Let's put it in for 250. And 350. No deposit, so we're going 24 hour. BOE. Oh shit, really? I equipped that when I got it. I didn't realize that was a BOE. Damn. Dumb. Twink item. Well, not really. I mean,
Get my
spirit.
freaking pet finally.
Not that much of a twink item. Maybe for like a resto druid twink or something weird
It's
like
so
that.
hard to get their pet.
What brings you here?
Mark, because this is in the Undacity. This is that. Can't track that, unfortunately. Oh, this is the other quest I got. Or the other add-on. Really wonder if one of those. I don't know. Wide quest. Nope. Wide quest. Nope. Wide quest log. Let's try WQL. Nope. We'll see it in there. I got the chinchilla, even though it's not a 113 version, and see if it'll work. It works okay, but I don't like it up there. You guys working on anything, or are you just kind of questing around?
Trying to get level 10 so I go get my pet.
Mhm.
I'm about just got to level 9 last night. I got some quests to do, so
You're almost there. Bow jobs, really? Need an add-on or something where it reverses this. I want to see the in-game people first.
I just start logging my wife's character out so she made me water.
Let's see if we're going to catch the Zeppelin. Standing around like an idiot. Chuck Norris isn't the troll. Wasn't he the only one, like
Okay,
in the old
back.
commercials? He basically
Huh?
cheated. Like, William Shatner did a commercial and he was a shaman.
I was teasing my wife. I was like,
And of
let's
course, Mr. T was the night
just
elf
forget
Mohawk.
having kids and just go
warrior.
to Europe every year.
But Chuck Norris commercial, he was a human hunter,
She did not agree.
which does not exist. What happened?
Oh, we were looking at, we use that Gate 1 travel company and they send us a
8-1. Never heard
brochure
of that.
like every couple days, and we were looking at shit. Like they have one trip 12 days through like the Baltics, $2,500 with plane ticket, accommodations, food, transfer. It's like, yeah, let's just go to Europe every year instead of having kids.
Every year. No, instead of having kids, yeah, I guess you
Yeah,
could do it like
just-
that.
Hard pass on that. Just kidding.
Yeah, I've never flown here.
No, it didn't fly here.
What?
She did not find it amusing. Well,
Can imagine why not,
the point is, it's not happening.
right?
Oh, I'm gonna miss the Zeppelin. We just got there, but I'm just leaving the gates. Apparently, there's a quest for RFK in.
Yes, there is.
And there's one in the northern part of Thousand. Oh, that looks like it's one for Alliance.
There's one in Ratchet, there's one in the Undercity, and there's one in Thunder Bluff.
I got the one in Thunder Bluff.
Um,
I got the one in Ratchet. I'm headed to Undercity.
Did you pick up all the crap in Ratchet?
What crap in Ratchet?
Because the quest is to take a gopher into RFK and have it sniff out the tubers. And so next to the quest giver is a crate there with the gopher, the user's manual, and a stick. Give commands to the gopher. You gotta pick up all that junk.
I'm glad you said something because I didn't have any of that.
So don't pick it up until you're ready to do the dungeon, because that's 3 items taking up space. Or in my opinion, unless you got that much bag space to work with.
I do not. But I'm gonna level like crazy when I get it.
And then you'll get 2 quests inside the dungeon. One from the final boss, and there's an escort quest in there.
I think I'm gonna try to run, not tonight, but I'm gonna try to run it. Well, I'm gonna run it tonight for sure, because I'm sure there's plenty of groups going for it. And then I plan on running it again tomorrow night and then Saturday too.
I mean, at least you have the heals covered, but it's been difficult finding tanks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's why I was
We,
gonna make a tank. Man, it's
We ended up having, we had a warlock, a hunter, a druid, and 2 shamans, and then, of course, everyone is spec for DPS because we're leveling up. The druid volunteered to tank, and then I ended up healing. It's just been kind of weird. I think I had one dungeon with a warrior tank, and all the rest has been either a druid or a shaman tanking it. Usually because lack of choice. We all would rather do damage, but fill the other role or don't do the dungeon. So
Sounds like it's kind of important to, it sounds like I might need to roll a tank.
you don't have to. If it's not
Well-
fun, it's not fun. Don't do it.
No, I enjoy tanking. I just didn't feel like leveling up a warrior with being broke.
So
This
even
means you
though
have to
I've
do more dungeons and tell people you're rolling on DPS gear too. Get your weapons and stuff that way.
had this priest guide in front of me to put talent points in, I've screwed up enough.
Just kind of putting them wherever.
Not exactly. I put them in things that I thought were on the guide, but that I needed. Like the wand specialization, I put 5 points in that, so I did 25% more damage with wands. But that's actually
Yeah, that's a
useful
good one. Yeah.
So I'll probably just wipe it once I get to 60 and then just leave it at that. Since I haven't switched up the talents, it won't cost me an arm and a leg.
Oops, almost missed it.
It's crazy. Some of these folks in this guild are they're level. Almost. It looks like the highest person on right now is 55.
Wow, that's pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's pretty high.
And the second highest is a 53 piece. They've got like 3 people at 49, 2 people at 50, 1 at 53, and 1 at... podcast I listened.
Good.
I was just saying a podcast I listened to. One of the she's a speed runner that's a guest on the channel sometimes.
Yeah.
She said a cool way to hit level 60 would be to never explore Orgrimmar and then save up all your experience until there's like 8 more you need to get to
Eat.
level 60 and then discover Orgrimmar as your level 60 level up. Would be kind of cool.
That's weird. Why Orgrimmar specifically, though?
I don't know.
Dinging 60 with exploration at all would be kind of interesting. By that point, you've probably been everywhere. You'd have to go out of your way not to explore someplace.
Makes me think of it. Been everywhere, man.
What is it?
I was looking at my talents, and I was looking at one that it's going to be, changed to my gameplay style a little bit, and I was counting out the points, and it's going to be like level 53 before I get it. I'm like, damn, that's a while. It's hard to even, think that far ahead right now. Northeastern peaks of Tirisfal Glades lies the monastery. Really? Snap. Okay. Make sure you get the quest from the Undercity.
That's where I'm headed right now.
I just turned it in, and it gives, after you turn that in, he gives you a quest for the Scarlet Monastery. So it's a chain quest into more dungeons. I actually am looking forward to Scarlet Monastery. There's a lot of good stuff in there. It's a cool dungeon. I need to go. I need to do Nomragon again. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, we...
God, I have to do that quest still. I guess I should go to Booty Bay. She's gonna be another freaking object in my bag. Put it in the bank, I guess.
I am forsaken.
I don't think so.
Our enemy is abound.
Yeah, I want to, like I said, I like tanking, but really the only tank that right now is the warrior, ain't it, for this part?
Druids and shaman can also tank. Warriors become pretty much necessary at the end game, like raiding and stuff. Druids can sometimes do it, but shamans are pretty much out completely at that point. But for
Okay.
leveling dungeons, druids and shaman can also tank.
Oh, okay. Just hard to find any out there.
Yeah, there's just not a lot of people willing to tank. There's lots of warrior, shaman, and druid, but most people just want to do damage.
Peace, friend.
I just want to heal.
Which when I first played this game, I played a warrior, and I didn't want to tank either.
Oh, really?
I was not comfortable with that. I was pretty new to MMOs. I didn't really know what I was doing at all, so I was DPS, and I was really bad at that part even. I think it was maybe in my 40s or 50s level-wise before I started to actually understand a lot of the mechanics. And it's fine. Still had a lot of fun.
Did you check out Bio's video?
I have not.
I actually had 5 views today on my stream, and I didn't even notice. There's no warning that there's people watching or anything.
Yeah, I seen you streaming. I've been thinking about streaming at some point in some games, but
Yeah.
just don't ever heard.
It's really just thinking out loud while I play the game. You know, I don't have a lot of technical expertise or anything like that to, you know, like a lot of streams, they go into real deep dives on the characters and classes and stuff like that while they're streaming.
You have a lot of information, though. Like, you played the game through.
Yeah, but I don't have. I mean, I could do something like that, but it's not really my thing. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm just kind of doing what my mood tells me I feel like doing.
Well, the video was well done.
And that's kind of stuff. Like, I like that because the idea is to, since I'm just playing casually anyway, if I do make videos and stuff, it's going to be predominantly from a casual viewpoint, not from someone who's trying to min-max everything to death. So I could have, you know, I might have information about classes and or quests or whatever, but it's not going to be terribly detailed.
And that was also the reason why I decided not to really roll a tank, or, you know, if I get into a guild, start doing raids and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm kind of playing mostly casual, so.
Well, that's the funny thing is, while you're leveling up, everyone needs tanks a lot. And then at the very end, there's a raid. There's 40 people, and you only need, what, like 2 to 4 tanks?
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden, you don't really need as many tanks at the end. It's kind of
Yeah, you really want, and the tanks you want are the ones that are going to be around all the time.
all the time, yeah.
So, and that's,
I'm still going to level my warrior, but I'm probably just going to end up being, if I have time to raid, he'll be DPS. If I don't have time to raid, I'll just do PvP and stuff like that. Farming and whatnot. That's actually one of the difficulties with the leveling, is the way the phases are. Because the battlegrounds aren't out yet, we don't have access to the reputation gear from the battleground vendors.
yeah.
And, you know, you can get weapons, armor, there's all kinds of stuff you can get as you're leveling up. That really helps.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's
that
not
didn't
going to
even
be
come
there
out
until phase 3.
later on anyways, though.
Right, and that's what they're trying to replicate. You know, they're going to wait till phase 3 before the battlegrounds hit. So, phase 2, the honor system is going to hit. People can start ranking up, and I assume that means they can get access to the honor-based gear out of Orgrimmar, but just not the battleground gear.
I was listening to a podcast today. They're saying that the layering has broken the markets in the game.
Yeah, there's exploits.
Like you can
Apparently,
just
there's an add-on that can use the who function to query the cities and figure out how many layers there are and which one you're on. And then it can handle switching groups or something like that so that you can change layer whenever you need to. It's really dumb. So basically, someone can find a high-level node like a thorium vein or black lotus, and then they can harvest it, and then they can switch groups to change layers and harvest it again. Switch groups, change layers, harvest it again. They don't have to wait for it to respawn. So they have a crap load of materials that should be pretty rare. And they said they were putting in a cooldown, but I guess it's not in the game yet.
It should be like a 4-hour cooldown.
Well, the problem with the cooldown is it's going to mess with people trying to level up. You know, groups for quests, groups for dungeons. Going to mess with that too. So I don't know what they're going to do, but they got to try something. Oh,
They
I
should
missed the
have
boat.
planned on more server.
I'm going to try my other
But
new
that
mod.
also really cool. What was that?
I don't know what mod I installed, but every time I equip something, it maxes out my volume. It's really irritating. But I have this other mod. I got a new mod where if you have a fishing rod equipped, you're supposed to be able to double right click to cast the line instead of having to press the button. Yep, it works. That is super convenient. I can just leave the fishing button. I don't even need it on the action bar anymore. No flotsam or anything. But I can't figure out which mod isn't doing the volume thing, or if there's even a setting to disable that. I've installed like 3 or 4 mods today. One of them is doing it, and I don't know which one. None of them should have anything to do with audio, but somehow it is.
You guys can Ogre?
What about it?
What is it?
I just wonder if either of you guys have to be around Ogre.
No, not at the moment.
I'm about to be. In a little bit, I'm in Undercity, getting ready to head back that way.
There's a quest right outside of Ogre. I'm having problems with the quest guy there. I may get him by the time you get there, but don't rush for it. It's a big deal.
The poison guy?
No, I haven't. I haven't done his yet.
Oh, which one is it?
It's the one. Get the Fizzle's Claw, one down there,
Oh,
Darkstorm.
yeah.
It's a level 12 quest. I mean, it's
Right.
a little bit above my level, but
You want to do that before too long though, because it leads to RFC quest.
how does it? Okay.
And I think another one out there in Durotar, actually. It's like a quest chain. I can fly
Okay.
over there and help you out in a minute.
No rush. I'm gonna kill some harpies, and then I was looking at doing the poison guys quest and stuff too. I still got the caves to do. I mean, I got a lot to do. That's what I was saying.
I forgot about the quest in, there's a house. There's like a hut out in the middle of Durotar.
Yeah.
I forgot about that when I didn't do it. The lady looking for her son or something like that.
But looking for some locks. I gotta still go do that. I gotta go kill some alligators to find that.
Right.
I did have one of my other
Completely forgot that one.
characters.
Hey, the boat is here. God damn it. What do I do about that? It's like, is there a way I can turn down WoW specifically? Like through the OS? Okay, I turned the sound down through Windows. Let's see what happens. Where'd my fishing rod go? Good, so now I can just leave the game maxed out. Alright. I don't need to fix that mod. I'm just gonna leave the game maxed out and I use Windows to turn down the game volume. What is an acceptable non-deafening volume?
Nice.
First warlock. Actually kind of looks like a warlock. Ooh, 14 runs of armory and never seen Ravager. I don't have that kind of problem. But I've yet to see... I haven't seen a melee weapon drop yet. I got that Mason
You want
Wailing
some,
Caverns and that's it.
8-slot bags, Carp?
I've got some on my hunter.
8 slot?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Fancy. You already have them?
Yeah, I was down there hunting. Some guy ran up and was giving a bunch of late slot bags.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, we're gonna reorganize this. If I ever get rid of the mod, it's
I
gonna
was
be a
just
fucking
about
mess.
to make a
But...
bunch. Because I need to level. They're red too, stylish.
Did you say styling?
Stylish.
Oh, stylish. I mean, either way. Styling sounded funny.
I gotta buy more arrows before I go broke. Or
Yeah, don't forget to do that.
I'm down to like 100. 100 disappeared really quick.
Oh wait, let's put this down here. Stuff like that.
Hoping to get done with my
Where...
quest tonight.
Fish oil. There, that's good. I like that. Yeah, definitely. I saw... I saw a name online that I can't believe I didn't think of myself. It's for a pig, because I usually use one of the boars outside of Orgrimmar, one of the black ones. I just like those for some reason. And I saw online someone named theirs Boar, like the animal, Boromir. Like, for real? How did I not think of that? That's a great name. Boromir.
Yeah, that was a great name.
Especially since the animal's probably going to die a lot, and that's kind of Sean Bean's thing, so...
He does die a lot.
Although I thought I read a stat somewhere where it says he actually dies in movies less than he lives. Even though it seems like he dies in everything he's ever been in.
Keep it real.
This is killing me. I
Time is
really
money,
want
friend.
my 10-slot bag.
Glad I could help.
I get that.
So close. I have
Can I catch
24
those?
bolts of silk, correct?
See what happens. May not have the skill for this yet. 8:43. It's almost time to go. That is... God. The nights have been going super fast ever since this game came out. What? Ocean... Well... Let's put food and water. I don't know why I'm doing that. There we go. Food.
Yeah, it's just
Food.
make close up, but I can push
Food.
through.
Wait, where did I get that from?
Yeah, knocks me out.
Get rid of that one.
Yeah, that night quill, that night kill.
Where's my key ring? There's supposed to be a key ring. Doesn't count for the key ring. Then we got food and water. And then potions. Quest items. My gear over here. That'll work. It's a little weird. This is totally disorganized. Oh well. The gear over here. So that's what the herbs and stuff. Whatever, none of this matters. What is that for? Panther, yeah. Vendor trash. Pretty much vendor trash. Alright, whatever. Of course. Talking about leveling up fast or something, they said they can race if they want to. And very naturally. They can leave their friends behind. This one's tier 1, so bad it hurts. If your friends can't race, and if they don't race, then they ain't no friends of mine. Please no. Someone. So used to using Shift B to open everything. Still don't know what that trade. What is trade? Like if I open a trade window with someone, is it going to pop up here? So we're going to vendor all that. I don't know if I can cook any of that stuff. No. Oh, that's way down there. Sucks. Go ahead and do these. We gotta get up to 160. Oh my god, we didn't get much out of that. So many people don't like the Barons. I like the Barons. You go in between level 10 and 14, and when you get out, you're like 24. Anywhere from 22, 24.
Yuck. Now I need heavy leather.
And there's good. Yeah, there's a pretty good route to it. Bad.
Always something in it.
Yeah. Come up here, you do some stuff. Go down here, you do some stuff. You go over here, you do some stuff. Come over here and you do some stuff. Go up there, do some stuff. Come down here. Back and forth a lot. It's pretty straightforward. An easy bake oven has gone offline. You must have picked that name for PvP later. You have been killed by an easy bake oven.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Well, I can make 7 silk packs.
That's the 10 slot, ain't it? So
Mm-hmm. Would you like 3 of them?
I would turn them away, that's for sure. Definitely like to have 3. Others don't need 4, that's the other thing for sure. Losing that extra back spot hurts. But
Oh yeah, those bags. It's murder not having them. Can I? Is tailoring max out at 150?
You have to find when you talk to the trainer, he'll tell you where to go. Because when you hit a certain skill, he can't teach you anymore. You have to go to a different trainer.
yeah, I thought it was 300 still on this one.
300 is max for the game for classic, yeah. You could Google it as well, but if you talk to the trainer in the city, he should tell you where you need to go. I need a
I
merchant.
just realized it was 150 and started.
Yo!
Vendor. I don't really care about any of that.
What's up?
Or this. It's actually not half bad. That's depressing.
Right back!
So my dumb alliance friend is trying to tame this white lion that we have a quest for, right? Echayaki. He claims to be on this server, but we cannot see each other. Is she high, or can someone explain why we can't see each other? Layering? Yeah.
So I'm thinking Intel is sending me the check for my processor that broke, but I'm not sure. I just randomly got a message from FedEx saying Clerical
Pardon me.
Western Union Business Solutions from Omaha, Nebraska has shipped you a standard FedEx envelope.
What's up?
Yeah, it's not very detailed.
I would assume that Intel would like send me an email like, hey, by the way, we finished processing your RMA. The check will be in the mail.
You still in Durotar, Carbon? I can help you with that quest.
Oh, I'm actually ran into Dogomar, grabbed some arrows and stuff.
Alright. There's
I
usually
don't know
people
what hell
doing that,
about
and you
it.
might be able to get a group for it.
Yeah, I probably can. I'm gonna help up.
But
Let's see.
let me know otherwise. Actually, I gotta go pretty soon. These
Yeah, I
nights
don't
are
know.
going way too fast.
They are. I don't know how long I'll make it. How long I'll stay awake for. So I mean, I don't.
God, look at my quest log. All yellow, orange, red. I think I need to go to, I mean, I could probably do these. That's...
Yeah, groups full of
Valoran.
Warriors, locks, and healers.
That's Alterac. Yetis, that's
For
right
other
next to
DPS
Terran Mill.
players to join their guild.
I might be able to do those, but I think it's almost time to start, what is it? Arathi Highlands.
Okay, I have 1 silk bag to send you. Is your name the same?
No, it's Carrbin.
Layered cake is good.
2 R's. 2 N's.
Okay. Rob
So
Zombie.
Carrbi.
I'm gonna quit here. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you again.